was flooding in a number of areas in the Greater Banjul area. The Minister for Women's Affairs, overseeing the Office of the Vice President, Fatmata Jallow Tambajang, presides over the Gaipa Emprotech Business Award Gala Dinner. Egyptian President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi extends the state of emergency by an additional 3 months across Egypt. And what about a financially independent African Union that could be a reality soon, as the continental bloc emerges with a mechanism to finance its activities? These and other stories coming ahead in this hour. I am Marian Ajayi. The heavy downpour of last night and this morning has caused flooding in some areas. One such location is Latrikunda, German, where residents blamed the floods on the poor condition of the road and lack of drainage system in the area. JRTS's Isa Tuketa was at the scene to find out more.
Water, they say, brings life, but that has not been the case in recent days, following the considerable torrential showers that rained this week. Residents of Latrikunda, German, are finding it difficult to access their homes and houses due to massive pools that inundated entire roads following yesterday's downpour.
The whole area was inundated. All these compounds were inundated. Roofs, the shop, everything inside got destroyed because of the water. So it was a serious problem. It's the nature of this place. You see, this place is low. You have the street. When it was constructed on high ground. There is no water that passes. Nothing is done for the water to pass. So everything that comes, all this place, water comes from this area, all comes and then deposit here. There is no access, no exit for the water. So
this road is a total dead end, with no route for the water to pass through. The rains leaves these areas swamped and blocked, with lakes that can be hardly navigated. It is a worrisome situation for residents of this neighborhood, who bemoan the need for support from government and local stakeholders.
This is just for today. When it rains again, it's going to fill up again. And we don't have these guys to come there every day and drain the water out. So we really need help from the government to come and at least do a better construction on this place. There's no drainage system around here. The water just stays here. All the water around the neighborhood comes and settle on the street. So we got lots of kids over here. They're like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shops. They all close when it's raining.
In order to mitigate a looming disaster, we need to come and work together, the NRA, the councils, and the communities to find solutions to these problems.
The effort of the fire and rescue service in the area couldn't go unnoticed. Their endeavors are helping to reduce the amount of stagnated water around the area, allowing people to access their homes and daily responsibilities. This is just the fourth downpour of rain since the heavens opened up, but residents here are already wondering about the months ahead, as forecasts predict more rain and heavy downpours with no measures taken by authorities to fix inner city access and feeder roads. For GRTS News, I am Isa Tuketa.
The Minister for Women's Affairs, overseeing the Office of the Vice President, Fatmata Jallow Tambajang, has presided over the Gaipa Emprotech Business Award Gala Dinner at a local hotel. The award dinner attracted entrepreneurs and stakeholders from all walks of life. Aminata Isanyang was there, and she tells us more.
It was a sumptuous evening where business personalities shared ideas and experiences in entrepreneurship and ways to advance the mushrooming business sector. The Emprotech Business Award came after a training held for 6 days for entrepreneurs, mainly drawing participants, among them women involved in commerce. Gaipa CEO Asan Fall highlighted the achievements of the projects initiated to support local businesses in 2014.
The project has trained over 2,000 entrepreneurs, of which 48% are women. It is also important to note about 50% Of over 2,000 of the entrepreneurs are also youths, collectively with women as well, who are contributing in no small way to the socio-economic development of the Gambia. Through this Emprotect project, an entrepreneurship policy for the Gambia has been developed and validated. The country now has a blueprint for entrepreneurship development.
Her presence at the event instilled great hope in the business sector. The Minister of Women's Affairs, overseeing the office of the Vice President, Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang, expressed appreciation for the Emprotect project.
The Emprotect project has a lot of success stories which are unique to Gambia. Despite at the private phase, the project has been rated as one of the best within the global Emprotect family. It is the only project that has successfully qualified within 2 years. 6 female, 6 men, national UNCTAD Emprotect certified trainers. Another enviable success story is the number of Emprotectors trained who have been able to transform their businesses and are enjoying a lot of successes.
In the wake of a new administration moving to put commerce on high pedestal, the entrepreneur called on government to boost the country's economic environment, with the Ministry of Trade paying close attention to the sector's growth. Officials pledged committed support to improve business in the Gambia.
We have recently completed the first national entrepreneurship policy and action plan, and we have also launched the youth empowerment project. All these we think will fit in very well with the entrepreneurship platform that we have through Emprotect.
Speaker after speaker mounted the podium to hammer home the impact of the Emprotect project, and many encouraged its continuation. Entrepreneurs from diverse regions received business awards, and many went home with $50,000 each. The evening was capped by entertainment by the Gambia's Kora Maestro, Jaliba Koyate, and a delicious dinner. Reporting for GRD's News, I am Aminata Isana.
The Ministry of Agriculture and the National Environment Agency have jointly validated the Agricultural Value Chain Development Project designed to improve environmental protection. Kumbaba was at the forum.
The Agricultural Value Chain Development Project is intended to enhance and tackle Environment Impact Assessment Guidelines and the regulation of the National Environment Management Act. The document also seeks to mitigate the impact of agriculture on the environment.
Development projects may not only have environmental impacts, but may also have social, cultural, and economic effects, which have to be analyzed through social impact analysis. And that is why the NEA expert team in this subject matter undertake both an environmental impact assessment and a social impact assessment at the time, thus defining the environment and the environmental impacts broadly to include social and cultural aspects of development.
Officials said the main objective of the project is to help local farmers adopt best farming practices to increase yield and improve their income.
The project is a new project within the Ministry of Agriculture, being managed under the CPCU, that is the Central Project Coordinating Unit. It is a 5-year project starting from 2016 October to December 2020. The project goal is to contribute to foods and nutrition security, create jobs and income generation for its stakeholders and the greater community.
The Gambia is an agrarian society depending on agricultural land for food production for both crops and livestock. This involves land preparation activities, application of inputs, fertilizer, to the soil, intensive animal rearing practices, and construction of abattoirs for waste management, etc. all of which require environmental management considerations.
The issue of waste disposal and other environmental hazards was also captured in the document, which authorities said need to be addressed.
The negative environmental impacts that have been identified and are associated with the implementation of this project are minimal and could be addressed by implementing the mitigation measures proposed to ensure that they pose no threat to the environment and to the communities. In order to ensure that potential negative impacts are addressed at this stage of implementation of the project, there is a need for the development of an environmental and social management plan.
During the document's review, the participants identified gaps that needed to be fixed to develop a comprehensive policy document to boost agriculture as well as protect the environment. Reporting for GRT's News, I am Kumbaba.
Banjul Brewers Company Limited has conducted its first raffle draw since the launching of the World Cola, a new brand of soft drinks introduced by the company. The draw witnessed the presentation of prizes to 76 customers at the company's factory complex in Kanifing. Famara Kani tells us more.
The World Cola, with the title Make Your Dreams Come True, is a new brand of drinks introduced by Banjul Brewery Company Limited almost a year ago. The new brand came with a compromised cost for customers, $15 fee for a bottle. Officials say the brand has far-reaching nutritional benefits compared to previous brands in the market. To introduce the brand on a wider scale, the company set a promotion in the form of a raffle draw, where customers are given a chance to win valuable prizes every week. For the brand's first ever draw, 76 customers won several grand prizes ranging from flat-screen televisions, refrigerators, bags of rice, sugar, and many more. Bori Dabo is the company's country sales manager. He said the raffle draw is an indication of the company's resolve to promote productivity and a moment of reflection to its esteemed customers.
Today is the beginning, and we hope when others see the lucky ones carrying their prizes, we'll be determined to join you to compete, because it's now a competition. Who will win these prizes?
The Banjul Breweries Company is the leading bottling company in the Gambia, and as the company is set to celebrate 40 years of excellence, competitions like this one are very crucial.
I've been around for so many years and we have benefited a lot, and now we want to really give back to our consumers who have been with us all these 40 years. And we are starting with World Cola, which is one of our newest products, which was introduced sometime last year. And, we want to give back to the consumers. That's why you are all here. And I wish good luck to those who couldn't make it this time around, and for them to win other products.
The 76 winners joyously went home with their prizes, hoping to be part of the next raffle draw. Subsequent draws are expected to take place every week. Reporting for GRCS News, I am Famarakai.
Representatives from more than 10 West African countries have gathered for a 3-day forum. The meeting seeks to strengthen the maintenance of security and stability among the Muslim Ummah under the teachings of Islam and the teachings of the Holy Prophet. Khadijatu Jallo has more in this report.
Supreme Islamic Council President Muhammad Lamin Toure expressed appreciation for hosting an important forum that brings together Islamic scholars to brainstorm, share experiences, and enhance understanding on Islam teachings and best practices of the Prophet's Sunnah.
And my gratitude is extended to the overseer of the two holy sites, His Highness the King Malik Salman, the King of Saudi Arabia, for his honest attention committed in overseeing the interests and protecting the interests of the Muslims of Islam.
Religion, officials believe, brings light and guidance to man, and so increasing its understanding contributes to the maintenance of peace and security of a nation and the world at large.
Any nation is standing on two pillars: politics and religion. Politics give birth to a government, while religion gives birth to Islam. So we can be guided. We'll know the limitations. We'll know each other. We'll know our rights, but we'll know also our obligations.
The head of the delegation from Saudi Arabia, Sheikh Ali Abdallah Amari, thanked the government of the Gambia under the leadership of President Barrow for the enabling environment and support of Islam. Sheikh Ali called for unity among Muslim Sunni and urged them to avoid anything that will mislead and cause division. A head of the African Faculty for Islamic Students in Senegal, who doubles as the head of Fatwa under the Union of African Muslim Scholars, Dr. Muhammad Lowe, hailed the unity among Muslims in the Gambia and noted that this must be jealously guarded. The African continent, Dr. Lowe said, maintains a high percentage of Muslims, and anything that brings disunity should not be accepted. The three-day forum is expected to map out best strategies that would equip participants in preaching the word of God to the Muslim Ummah in a bid to enhance unity, peace, security, and stability among nations and their people. Khadijatu Jallow, GRTS News.
Well, we now take our second break.